Question 7. We'll insert a calculator page. We can't help you with part A, but what we can do is use the result and say that the height, which we can treat as a function of x, we can define it to be, and to get defined equal, do control template, and then control divide to get a nice fraction. We'll define it to be 500 divided by x squared. Hopefully you're happy with the algebra to have got that result. Now the total surface area we can define as S of x, and that's defined as being equal to, well, there'll be two lots of each of the combinations of sides of this rectangle. So I would have x multiplied by h, and I'd have to have 2x multiplied by h, and I'd have to have 2x multiplied by x. But these h's, they're actually functions of x, so if I just tag on an h of x in there, this won't tell me what the simplified algebraic expression is, but it will allow me to evaluate the surface area S in terms of x. Let's just press enter. So there's the formula of how it would be constructed. If you were to do it by hand, you'd be able to expand all that out. And now we're interested in when that gives us a minimum. So what I can do is I can just go to a graph page. So I'll do control doc, go to graphs, and for my function here I can just press the var key. I've got these two functions. I'm going to choose the function S for the surface area and just pop an x in there, and we have a rather uninteresting graph. But if I grab the axes, maybe it'll allow me to see a little bit more. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold down the shift key, so just shrink the y-axis, and I see a whole lot more of the function turning up, and there indeed appears to be a minimum. If I go to menu, trace, menu, analyze graph minimum, go to the left, go to the right, it appears as if I have, if x takes on the value of 7.21, then I have a minimum surface area of 624. So the dimensions, 7.21 would be the value for x, two lots of that would be the length and the height. Now let's see if I can process that 7.21. So if I go over it and press control menu, I can store that value in a variable. And what I'm going to call it, I'll call it x min, just to make it separate from an x coordinate, and then press enter. So now when I go back to page 2.1, if I were to press the var key, there it is, there's that variable I've just defined, x min, and then just press enter. That's the minimum x. And if I want to do two lots of that x min, I can just go up a couple of times, press enter to paste it in, lo and behold. And if I want the height, I can just press var to get h, and then press var again to get x min, and this will give me the height of 9.615. And you need to round those to whatever number of significant figures you deem appropriate. We're done.